Hey guys, today we're gonna cover the story of the bad apple. You see, once there lived a farmer, and he was very good at growing crops, and especially good at growing apples. And it just gave him immense joy, great satisfaction to see all his hard work come to fruition with his beautiful harvest. Hmm? So one day, the farmer is walking through his fields, his orchards, and he notices something out of place. He sees one bad apple sitting high up on one of his most prized apple trees. And the farmer says to himself, if that one bad apple were to spread to the rest of the apples, then the whole entirety of my field, my whole crop, is gonna get spoiled, he says. I must do something. But what? So the farmer goes to his barn and he fetches his pitchfork. And he says, with this pitchfork, I'll try to knock the apple out of the tree. And so he does. He walks to the tree, and try as he might with this pitchfork, his aim is not that good. And in an attempt to knock that one bad apple, a few of the good ones get knocked down to the ground. This is no good, he says. I need a better idea. Once again, he goes back to the barn. This time, he comes back with a catapult. He thinks, this way, I can shoot the bad apple off its branch and the problem will be solved. But again, try as he might, his aim is just not that good with the catapult, and he just can't hit that one bad apple to save his life. In all the badly aimed attempts, a few more of the good apples are knocked to the ground. This is no good, he says to himself. A better solution is needed. I need a foolproof plan. So, one more time, he goes back to the shed, but he gets some rope this time, and he ties it to the back of his pickup truck. His idea this time is to shake the tree so that that one bad apple will fall to the ground and solve the problem once and for all. Try as he might, no matter how hard he shakes the tree, the one bad apple just won't budge. And again, in all his attempts, a few more good apples are shaken loose and they fall to the ground. So a few days goes by, right? And the farmer, he's obsessed with that one bad apple that's sitting at the top of the tree. He can't stop thinking about it. So he gets his final plan and puts it into action. His final plan of attack, the farmer tells himself he will take his chainsaw. If he can't knock it out any other way, shake it out, then he is going to simply cut off the branch. That way, he's sure he will be rid of that one bad apple. So the farmer arrives at his prized apple tree and notices something for the very first time. With all his focus and concentration and days being taken up by that one bad apple, right? He had knocked, shaken, and poked all the other apples to the ground, where they now lay, rotting away. In an attempt to stop that one bad apple from spreading to the rest, the farmer had forgotten to notice all the other wonderful apples that had ripened on his prized apple tree. See, the moral of the story is sometimes we place too much time and effort looking at that one bad apple in our lives. We forget to remember all the other wonderful apples that we already have sitting in our tree. So remember this story and take time today to focus not so much on those bad apples that pop up throughout life, but instead shift your focus and enjoy the many ripe and wonderful apples you already have. I hope you do. And I hope you have a great day, my friends. I will talk to you all later. Bye.